Hey guys, my name is Ryan and welcome to Overwatch Central. So we actually have some news about the event, the anniversary event that's happening this year. Overwatch's 3rd anniversary, its 3rd birthday, is going to be happening on May the 21st, which is next Tuesday in 3 days. And it's quite surprising for a good amount of reasons. Again, before we get started, UK people, I would love it if you could endorse me for the UK committee lead for the World Cup. Links below. Now let's crack on. Let's talk about why this announcement is very weird coming out of Blizzard, but there is an incredibly good reason as to why they've done this. In the past, certainly over the last couple of years, there's been a certain structure, and as content creators we kind of have to follow that and know exactly what Blizzard are planning. You know, a couple of weeks before the event comes out, they will reveal the date, maybe tease a few things here or there, and then as time goes on, they'll reveal more about the event, what's going to be in it, and then a week before the event starts, they'll start showing off skins. There's going to be none of that because the event comes out in 3 days, as opposed to the initial announcement coming out 2 weeks before the event eventually hits, which I think is quite surprising. The other thing I mentioned there is that, yeah, we're probably not going to be seeing all of the skins before the event, which I think is really good news. I did wonder if you guys preferred it that way, waited to get into game to see what the skins are like. I do think we're going to see some of the skins on Twitter. It wouldn't surprise me if we see some tweets coming out tonight or tomorrow, but certainly we'll be getting more information closer to Tuesday as it happens. But there is a really good reason as to why we've heard absolutely nothing about this event up until now, and it has to do, not surprisingly, with the Overwatch League. In yesterday's video I talked about the anniversary event, and the anniversary of Overwatch's launch happens on the 24th of May, and that's the day that 3 years ago Overwatch officially came out. And up until now, we haven't heard anything about the event, and I kind of complained about it's weird that Blizzard haven't said anything, almost a little bit concerning. But Sweetsalandia in the comments put, it makes perfect sense why they didn't promote the event yet. You keep the focus on making money from the All-Star event first, now that's over we'll start seeing the rumblings of the next event. And it was perfectly called. The All-Star event has been happening all week, and I think it's a good example, certainly when you look on the front page of Overwatch when you first log in, there's a lot of focus on wanting players to look and buy the new All-Star stuff, including the new skins for Mercy and Lucio. The All-Star event I believe is over now, there's nothing going on tonight at least I don't think. So Blizzard didn't want to overlap two big events that's happening in the game. Granted, one's focused around the Overwatch League whilst the other is a more traditional event that's happening. Blizzard wanted to make sure that they could make as much money from the All-Star event, then once that's finished, then they can start ramping up the anniversary event. But I hope that we do get more information and some big teasers coming out over the next 3 days. And honestly, I do want to see some skins. Not the best ones. We know that D.Va's going to be getting an exceptional skin according to Jeff Kaplan. But to be honest, I don't want to see those. I want to see some of the epic skins so we can get excited about the quality. We also have dances to look forward to. I just hope that this anniversary event is a little bit more than what we've got in the past. But considering that Blizzard have basically disappointed us with every event for the last year and a bit, I don't think people should get their hopes up too much. But we'll see on the front of if there's going to be new features and stuff like that. But I am looking forward to some of the new skins. I think the anniversary event is one where they can kind of go a bit more zany with the stuff that they can add. It's not based around, you know, the Chinese New Year, folk tales there, or Halloween. They can kind of make whatever skins that they want. And as I said, Wrecking Ball Dance. Some people yesterday also pointed out Bob Dance, which I also would love to see if possible. But that's not all I wanted to talk about today. Not only do we have the information on the new event, we also have some really interesting thing happening in the pro scene. This is Contenders Trials EU. It's the relegation stage between Overwatch Contenders and Open Division. The top 4 teams in Trials go up to Contenders, the bottom 4 get relegated to Open Division, which is quite interesting considering the first Academy team ever has been relegated to Open Division with Eternal Academy. That's not the interesting news that I wanted to cover here, no. I want to take a look at this team, Clockwork Vendetta, and this is a team full of one tricks. This is a team that has been running this strategy of Orisa, Roadhog, Torbjorn and Mei basically on every single map. It might literally be every single map, and now they have just secured themselves a spot in EU Contenders. I think this is really interesting that they've managed to do this. I would absolutely love to be able to talk to any of them on the channel about how they managed to run this. Certainly when it comes to Mei and Torbjorn, how they've been running this strategy. Maybe breaking it down. I know Jane had a good look at it on stream, so if I could find a VOD for that, I'll be sure to link it. But I am really curious to know how they did this, and it's also really exciting. For the most part, they have been running that sort of lineup. We are seeing some gameplay in the background of Clockwork Vendetta playing against Eternal Academy. This is a crazy time to certainly be interested in competitive Overwatch, but certainly seen some of the heroes in this lineup especially, but the Mei Torbjorn never been switched out. Makes me wonder how it's working, and I definitely want to break that down at some point, but I don't want to kind of waffle on for too long. We got the main bit of news today. It's the weekend as well. Enjoyed a bit of a day out today, so kind of want to take it easy, but enjoy the rest of your weekend. The event isn't too far away, only 3 days away, and with any luck, it's going to have some pretty cool stuff in there. Fingers crossed at least. Thanks for watching. Be sure to endorse me in the UK committee lead if you haven't already, UK people. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.